Hey there, Heather, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming to yet another OOTP Legends League games of the day. It is the Pennant Chase. As you see here, the Mets bringing their main guys, except for Kevin Reynolds, who's only played a few games. The Marlins are starting to struggle. And all that as we go through. So Jeff Conine will play left field. Greg Son will catch because Charlie Johnson needs time off and Redmond's not doing so hot. So what do we need for DH? It will be Mike Lowell. So they're going to move Lowell to be DH and Vontae and Renteria. So the Mets and Marlins are playing. This is the main game we are watching. The Mets are trying to clinch the AL East. All they need is a win and a Philadelphia loss, and they can get it today. Well, the matchup numbers too. The Marlins are chasing for one of the 3 wildcard spots. They're tied with Philly for 7th, but they're only 2 games up on a few teams. So the Marlins need some help. Dontrelle Willis 17-5 this year. Last year it was 13-9. David Wright will lead us off here in Miami. Then moved it to the afternoon. Miami second and then south. They've got a 4-game losing streak, so they gotta win. They gotta do something here. Here's David Wright. And that's a hit to left field. This game ready by Sony and by Asus laptops. Here's Hernandez. Tapper. Dontrelle to first. That's the only play you can make. Right to second and now Pizza. Oh, you got punked. The first he shall go. Here's Strawberry. Grandma, this could be a double play. Around the horn. Got her. 5-4-3 minute by Kaching. Marlins, I don't think can win the South. That's Atlanta. But they can try to make the playoff. Kuzman 12-4 with a save. He's been on again, off again, being a starter. He faces Avante to start.
Strike 3.
Got him on a Changé. Here's Renteria. Golfs it deep to center. Deep and into the glove of Ashburn. I thought that would have been gone. Here's Mickey. Before comes Giancarlo. Giancarlo floats it to right field. Base hit. Burrow looks for third base. Two. Third for Conine. Conine Tapper. This will be just put any base and it works. Then the Mets don't give up a hit. And don't give up a run. Jeff Kent. Golfs it to center. This looks catchable. Is catchable by Kotze. One down. Bobby Bones. And El Tigawook. There's McReynolds. McReynolds, that's a base hit. Bonilla to third, safe. So it's a single. First and third for Ashburn.
Strike 3.
Got a big strike up there on the changeup. And McReynolds goes back to first base. Here's Harrelson. Chopper. And it works, but Harrelson gets a looping single to make it 1-zip. David Wright to the plate. He hits it to center. This is trouble. Oh! Off the middle of the wall. 1 will score for sure. Maybe 2. It is a 2 RBI double by David Wright. And an advancement to third on the throw. Here's Hernandez. Trying to get an RBI. They gotta go quickly. I know Hernandez scores. It's 4-0. Willis has been faltering. And now the bullpen's gonna have to come up. Pavano and Oviedo are going to warm up. Pizza to center. Over the head of Kotze. This will be a double. And this might be another RBI. It is. An RBI double by Piazza makes it 5-0 for the Mets. Here's Strawberry. Strawberry. Golf set deep to left center. This is trouble. It's out of here. Out of here. He goes deep. Strawberry fields. Strawberry shortcake. Strawberry, strawberry, strawberry. Boom. Chakalaka. Dontrell has lost the plot. He's lost the plot. There's Kent. Kent drives it to center, trying to keep the inning going, but Conte makes the catch. But the Mets really put up. There's 7 runs to make it 7-0, and that's going to be the end of Dontrell. I mean, come on. Conte. To center. Good job by Strawberry getting home run number 30. And here's Derek. They go for steal. Safe. Conte 7 for 11. 7-11 Slurpee. Lead. Sachin. We have passed ball. Runner on third. All Derek's got to do is go deep. Fly ball to the left. That's a hit. And the Marlins. Excuse me, I hiccuped. Maybe 7-1. Here comes Lowe. Lowe trying to go to left field, but it's going to be caught. Nice catch by McReynolds. 1 down for Greg Song. Double play? Gets to the first. Sorry. Ponte. Ponte ground ball 6-3. 7-1. And it will be Oviedo. Juan Carlos will come up to pitch to Bonilla. Bonilla flips it to center. That's looks catchable. It's catchable. 1 down. Here comes McReynolds. Floats it to right. Looks catchable. Is catchable. 2 down. Makes the catch. And here comes Ashburn. He gone. Oviedo. Nice job for the stinker sinker, and the Mets can't do anything about it. Up to Renteria. Ground ball to third. David should be able to get him. He does. For now. Here's Mickey. Sachin, good night. Fastball. Cabrera. Fastballs. You gotta swing at the buddy. Stanton. That's a tape shot to left field. It looked like a tape shot, but McReynolds makes the catch. Nice job. 7-1 Mets through 3. On to the 4th, and here comes Bud Harrelson. Harrelson chokes up on the bat and laces a single. Here's David Wright. Runner goes. Harrelson. Goodbye. You are out. Frank's son doing pretty well. He should be a Blue Jay legend. Here's David Wright. Sachin. Goodbye. Fatal gets him from Chanchet. It's all fatal. Hernandez. I'm on the first. Here's Konine. Konine to center. Nice catch by Ashburn. Here's Katse. Got him. Guzman got him on the fastball. Here's Lee. All 4. I thought that was going to be strike 3. That's what I thought. Low. Center. Seven-1 Mets. Oviedo to pizza. Strike 3, but Son couldn't do it, but he's out. It is a strikeout 2-3 on the putout. Here comes Strawberry. Went deep last time. Laces it to left. That's trouble. That's going to bounce to the wall for a double. So Strawberry and company, Mets trying to win the division. Good Kent. Eichhorn and Gray. They're the number. I think Eichhorn plays for the 85 Blue Jays. The 93 Blue Jays, yeah. So Eichhorn and Gregg are going to come up. Kent drives it deep to center. It will be caught. And Strawberry will go to third base. Here's Pennant. It was an RBI. Not going to get it. That's a walk. Here's McReynolds. To center field. Back to the fence. It will bounce for a double. And there's an RBI double by McReynolds to make it 8-1. Here's Ashburn. Ashburn trying to get an RBI. Nope. Alvado's last batter, and the Mets score 1 run to make it 8-1. Here comes Rickson. Nice swing, but that's McReynolds' ball. Here's Fonte. Fonte to center. Nice catch there. 2 down. Here comes Guzman. Renteria, got him up for 3. Got him. So 3 of 3 down, 8-1. My corner Greg for Harrelson. So they're gonna go with Eichhorn. Yep, he got dumped for the 93 Blue Jays. He's pitching for these guys now. They need a playoff spot. Harrelson will just lace a single. Harrelson. Eichhorn had no idea. He's right. Ground ball. This could be a double play. Tis the double play. Beautiful. Hernandez.
Strike 3.
Bottom Eichhorn. Beautiful job. The fastball. Cabrera.
Strike 3.
He gone. Slide piece. Cabrera whipped on a fastball. No slider. Stanton. This is deep. That's a good swing. Oh. But McReynolds makes the catch. It's always big off his bat, like 110 miles per hour. Go 9. Chopper, nice job. So Kuzman has done his job. The Mets are getting closer to maybe clinching. They'll need the Phillies to lose, of course. Pizza. The center field. This is cooked by, I'd say, 1 down for Strawberry.
Strike 3.
Good night. He goes down on the fastball. Here's Kent. Ground ball. Nice job. 4-3. Pate. Chopper, someone get it. Nice job by Pizza. 1 out. Here's Lee. Lee, Chopper. Kuzman, gotta hustle. You bet. That's 2. Here's the lefty. I thought it was righty all the time. Low. Chopper, someone get it. Kuzman, is it his ball? Nope. It's Hernandez's ball. 3 up, 3 down. So, the Mets have done quite well. Bud Harrelson has as many hits himself as the Marlins do today. Bonilla. Chopper second, he's split. 1 now. Here's McReynolds. Hop fly. And nice catch by Fonte, 2 down. For Ashburn. Ashburn, that's a hit. So they'll probably get the bullpen working. Yeah, you might as well. Bullpen. It's done well. So it's Sanchez and Maselli who are warming up. Here's Harrelson. That's a wild pitch. Harrelson trying for hit number 4. No. So Eichhorn's last batter. Guzman's throwing 88 pitches. It's on. Floater. That's a hit. And that will lace for a double. So Greg Son gets a surprise double. That is a surprise. Guzman to Ponte. Ball 4. Ooh, he's starting to falter. Renteria. Chopper the second. They'll only get 1 play. Ball 4. Oh, Guzman's falling. I might have to go to the bullpen. Orozco and McGraw are warming up. Stanton. fan pitch, low to the left, and center. And Asper makes the catch, but it was too shallow. 1-9. Wow, Kuzmin gets out of the mess. 1-9 flips the bat in disgust. Well, why wouldn't he? So David Wright is coming in, and it's going to be Dan Maselli who's going to come in. He hasn't played too many innings. David Wright's 2 for 4. They're up by 8. They're going to let Cleon Jones come in to pinch hit. Cleon, the third. Throw the first. Got it. It's 1 now. Hernandez, 1 for 4. And Dave Magadan is coming in 2 for 13 with 2 RBIs. And he tries, but he gets a ground ball. 2 outs, and here comes Pizza. Yeah, but the Cardinal rule is you don't replace your catcher when you're putting pitchers around. Well, that worked. Pizza, deep drive. See ya. When the moon hits your eye like a baked piazza pie, that's a Mets victory. Number 30 for Pizza makes it 9-1. Well, Maselli is fuming for giving up that home run. So it's Greg and Havano warming up. Strawberries 2 for 4, but they're up 9-1. They're going to give Lee Maselli. I don't know. He's 0 for 8. Might as well. And he's out. 9-1 Mets. Kuzmin is a little tired, but because I'm reading first base. What is it? First base, third base, right field. Right? First base. Glenn could be right. Magadan can. O'Neill can play third base. Yeah, he's a first baseman, right? Yep. Yeah, Bobby Bonilla is going to play third base. They're going to move him to third base. Kotze's 1 for 3. They're basically going to walk away. Josh Willingham is going to pitch hit. And he gets punked. That was not on purpose. They're going to let Lee back. And out Papa. And the nice play by Pizza. 1 down for Lowe, who's done nothing. Cliff Floyd is going to come in to pinch hit. Floyd beat the center. Ashman back, but he makes the catch shoot down for Greg Son. Moises Alou is coming to the plate. Deep drive left field. Into the fish tank. Say goodbye to that one. It's now 9-3. Alou, 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 da 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 da. Up, down, 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 New York City. Alou, Alou, Alou. I don't know how the song goes. Neil Allen and Apodaca are warming up. Fonte's over 3. Now they might have it. Charlie, wow. So Charlie's going to come in. Left. This will be caught by McReynolds, and the Mets win 9-3. Now the magic number to win the division is at 1, and the Marlins may be in trouble in the wild card. Jerry Kuzman does his job, and the Marlins have lost 5 in a row, looking for win number 100. Strawberries 30th, Pizza's 30th. Good for them. Kuzman now goes to 13-4. Dontrell drops to 17-6. Oviedo, not bad. Eichhorn did well in relief 3 innings. Maselli, not so much. All right, so after afternoon games, Colorado, Milwaukee, and Colorado wins 5-3. Big win for them. Chelsea beats Caldwell with Houston Streets to save. That's big because that puts pressure on Montreal. It has 35 Reds, 57 Braves. That game doesn't mean anything. The Reds win 4-2 as Eastwick beats Bill Clay Carroll gets the save. Padres legends trying also desperately to make the playoffs. They got to beat the 1906 Cubs, and they don't. The Cubs win. Fester at 2.25 ERA. This guy's scary good. Hamilton loses, so the Padres have lost maybe their will to live. The Giants play the 82 Brewers right now at 5:30. So that game actually does mean something. Yeah, it does mean something because if the Giants win, that's it. The Dodgers can't do anything about it. Okay, let's look at the AL. Blue Jays legends. They know they're not going to the playoffs. 93 Blue Jays win. Stoudemire beats Doyle Alexander. Pete Ward. Dwayne Ward with a save. Texas, Tampa. This is for the South. And Texas keeps pace with Houston. 8-3. Bosman beats Casimir. And I think that puts Tampa's playoff hopes out of there. The Mariners Legends. They win 5-2. Hanson 16th when he beats Hunter. Putz picks up his 10th save. All right, so the Giants taking on the 82 Brewers. We are going to actually do that game. Are we doing that game or no? My producer says yes, we are doing that game because we didn't do the Giants fully last time. Yeah, we didn't do the Giants game fully last year. We still have to worry about the Phillies. Yep, so we're going to do the 82 Milwaukee San Francisco game. Milwaukee's going to make some changes. And it's going to be Ed Romero at second. Right field will go to Brohard. I think Robin Yount's a good number 2 hitter. And Gorman Thomas will jump to the 3 hole. San Francisco with Irvin and Stanky. So I think they're up to something. Well, the wind's blowing from left field. It is San Francisco after all. So yeah, so the Giants take on the 82 Brewers. All they gotta do is win. Lincecum 17-6. He was 12-14 last year. So the Giants win. That's it. They win the division. The Dodgers will be pushed into the 6th seed automatically. And we will have to worry about the game against Cincy. We will have to worry about Philly and see how they do late. Paul Molitor will lead us off. Here in San Francisco, Brewers have 151 out of 106 losses. San Fran has an 8-6 winning streak and a chance to win the division. All they gotta do is win. Horizon and Tim Hortons are your sponsors today. Muller down the third base line. Throw from Mitchell. Nice job. On down. Here comes Robbie Yount. 5th in hitting. Yount to right field. Caught by Ott. 2 down for Gorman. Close to hitting on the road. But he grounds to Kevin. So Lincecum gets 3 up, 3 down. Ed Bagnall, 4-15. Last, the Canadian. He's from T-Dot. Oh, cool. Canadian on the squad. They'll face Mal Ott to lead off. Ott to right field. And into the glove of Brewhart. 1 down for Bill Terry. Ground ball to short. Nice play by Yount. And beauty. That's what Robin Yount does. Willie Mays Hayes. Or Willie Mays to the plate. Calls it the short. Yount trying to do it again. And he does do it again. Holy smokes. That's an easy out. Yeah, right. Here's Cecil. Cooper down the line. That's triple. That will be at least a double. So that's big. So Cooper with a double. Now, if the Giants do lose, we will have to peek into the Dodgers game against the Reds. There's Don Money DHing. Ball 4. Money walks. Oh, that's Money. Ogilvy. Wild pitch. Bad pitch. Here's Ogilvy. Ogilvy drives it in. That probably will be a sac fly. Ott makes the catch and safe. So an RBI for Ogilvy, and now Ed Romero playing second base out of nowhere. Romero deep to right. He might have sac fly. And he does. So sac fly by Romero. 2-1. I gotta say 2-0. I gotta say needed. Mark Brewhart comes to the plate. And a float 1 to first base. Looks sketchable for McCovey. He does it. But the Brewers score 2 runs on just 1 hit. 2 sac flies. Big stretch. Here it comes. And swing and a miss. Bagnall gets him on the fastball. Canadian quarters. Here's Kevin Mitchell. Mitchell drives it to left field, but it will be caught because the wind is pushing in. Bad luck. That would have been 2-1. There's pressure in the catcher. And ball first. Nicely done by Cooper. He does it 3 up, 3 down for the Giants. 2-0 Brewers. Number 9 hitter, Teddy Simmons. Sashim, goodbye, Stinker Sinker. Here's Molitor. Molitor, chopper, Lincecum's gotta hurry. Got him. That's 2. And here's Yount. Yount pops up. Stretch. Makes the catch. And that's 3 up, 3 down. Here comes Travis Jackson.
Strike 3.
He gone. Changer. Canadian changeup. Reserving.
Strike 3.
That's got to change. Strike 3 on the Changer. Here's Stanky. Hits it to center, and that will be at least a double. Stanky prevents Bagnall from getting through the first rotation without mistakes. Here's Odd. Odd ground ball. Nicely done by Romero. He does the job, and the 82 Brewers are up 2-0 to 3. On to the 4th, and here comes Gorman. Gorman, chopper to second. He's throw. Yes, nice job by Stanky. 1 down for Cooper. Got a curveball. Cooper has a little discussion, but different philosophies. You better be careful. Got Money. Goodbye. That's a strikeout. Winsicom gets rid of Money, and Money went after a bad pitch. 3 words I've never even heard. Here's Terry. Terry to right field. Here's Mays. All 4. 4 pitches. Covey stretches at the center, and that's a base hit. And Mays hurts on to second base. Listen second for Mitchell. Mitchell to right field, drops a base hit. Ohio State. Bases loaded for Berger. Berger down for first. Nice job. They'll get the lead runner. At least they got the out that matters. Here comes Travis. He needs a hit. Travis, that's trouble. That might clear the bases. Sure. Jackson wants 3 bases. Action Jackson clears the bases with the target. I can't believe it in the span of just 2 rounds. Well, the Giants down 3-2 lead. Giants win, they have the division. The Dodgers can't do anything about it. They'll be put in the 6th seed, sure. On to the 5th. Lincecum to Ogilvy. Ogilvy chops it. Lincecum's got to hurry. Not so fast. Base hit by Ogilvy. Romero. No bunt. Smart move. There's a runner. Yeah. Here's Brohart. Runs out the 3rd, throw the 1st, got him. So, Lincecum kind of cleans up. Oh, I thought that was out number 3. Simmons, that's out number 3. Alright, 3-2. Bagnall to Stanky. Stanky hits it high to left, but that wind is not going to take it for a ride. It does to Ogilvy's glove. It's hot. Hot. Throw to the center, and nice catch by Gorman. 2 downs for Terry. Terry, he goes to center, and that's a base hit, and I think that's going to bring the bullpen up. There's 11-game hitting streak. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, down 3-2. Yeah, their bullpen's actually been a little Porter and Lads. Chuck Porter. There's Mahler. The right field. Topper first. Gorman. Gorman the center, nice catch. Great hit. Bagnall. Cutting. New bodies coming in. They're going to use the Pete Lad. They gotta try. Gotta try something. It's 3-2. Stretch. Let's swing at that ball, but that's the center and into the glove of Foreman. 1 down. Here's Kevin. Kevin, chopper, second base, Romero. It's 2. Here's pressure in. And that's a base hit. Jackson has 3 RBIs today. Oh, pressure in, went for a steal. Not a good idea. Not much of a pitcher. Cooper. Coop to short, throw the first. That's 2. Nice job by Lincecum. Flips it to the bag. Here's Ogilvy.
Strike 3.
Good night. Strong with the hook. There's a 3-2. They might. Bullpen soon. Here's Jackson. Jackson. Popped up. Someone got it. Romero? Nope. Tiso's got it. 1 down. Here's Monty. Monty to left field and into the glove of one. Ben Ogilvy, 2 down. For Stinky. And that's a hit. Stinky legs. Blake Bernard and Chuck Krim are going to warm up. On. Here we go. 3-2 Giants. And they're going to warm up. With Val Maglet and Hooks Wilts will warm up. The New York Giants stage. Oh wait, Maglet's not. Dodger? Oh no, wait, I think he was a Giant starter. Brewhart. Yeah, I thought he was Sandra Barber for the Dodgers. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Alright, here's Simmons. Simmons goes to the left field, drops in base hit. Now the question on my mind. Oh, they're both one out. Here's Molitor. Molitor to the corner. Foul. A ball 4 to Molitor. First and second. And 3-2. This is critical. Salo is coming to the plate. This would be his first appearance of the year. And Will is a single. They're going to the tying round. Got it. It's a tie. The score is tied and no score. Although lost either. Here comes Foreman. That's a deep drive to left center. This will give the Brewers a 4-2 lead. In 5. Warren Thomas puts 2 RBIs for the Giants are in trouble. It's now 5-3. Cooper. Cooper, floater to the right, but it looks catchable. So Maglet can't believe it. Brewers score 3 to make it 5-3. Will carry. Ben's the setup guy. He's the setup guy. Will carry is coming against Pennant. Hang on! That's all. Here comes Waves. 4. Cubby. He hits it high! He hits it deep! Out of here! He stretched that one for time! He hits it hard. Boy, here's Mitchell. 5-5 tie. 1 ball 4-3, so got it. Now comes pressuring.
Strike three.
Got him, but Willie McCovey has tied it at red bars. Here comes Money. Actually, no, they were going to pinch hit for him. Another short, so Money is out. And then we put the pinch hit. Kevin Bass was go Ogilvy. So Kevin Bass would have taken it. And grounded out. Ogilvy. Got him. That's 2 outs for Romero. No, he's done enough. Jim Gantner's going to come in. I think they want to start some kind of rally. And he doesn't. Nice job by Meglet in the 9th. 5-5 tie. That's coming out. Gumpert's going to come in to pitch. So it's going to be Antonelli and Payne who will warm up for the Giants. Travis Jackson's got 3 RBIs. So Gumpert's going to come in. I know his rate does not look good, but he needs something. Jackson, he hits it hard, he hits it deep, he hits it double. On the basis, he'll get his 2nd triple of the day. Travis Jackson. 11 triples. 2 triples. I remember someone did it yesterday. And now Monty Urban, all he has to do is hit it high. And they don't trust him. He's going to come in to pitch. And the wild pitch, it's over. The Giants win 6-5. The Giants win on the wild pitch by Easterly. Sanfran's done it. What a job. Win number 112, and that is the division. The Giants win the division in the bottom of the 9th. Thanks to Travis Jackson's amazing triple. Doing this ballpark great equally. Sal Meglet will get the win. Gumpert is technically given the loss. Easterly tried to throw a good pitch, but can't. Winston comes 7 2/3. Meglet with the win. Jackson's 2 triples. That means the Dodgers cannot win the division. So let's simulate the National League stuff before we get to the Dodgers. Well, we have to get to the Phillies. Come on. 2019 Nats 3-2. 3-2. Benz with the win over Espinosa. Dulo's 23rd save. Montreal Atlanta. Shut up by Pascal Perez. They needed this win. Atlanta doesn't really. Pittsburgh. They win 3-1. Field beats Fernandez. Dodgers Reds. Well, the Dodgers know that the Giants won. They get so disillusioned they lose. Vandermeer beats Venezuela. Dibble's 46th save. Phillies, well, they have to play the 2007 Rockies. Phillies need to win because the Mets have won. So that's the problem. 2007 Rockies. Philadelphia. O'Doul's hurt. Jimmy Rollins is a number 2. They need a 2-hole hitter. So Jimmy Rollins is going to come into DH for Philly. Philly really needs some help, and Rollins is going to come in to be the 2-hole hitter. Kurt Simmons, kind of weird how you put him in, and it's like, well, I guess he's coming in. The Phillies do have pitching stuff, so Kurt Simmons comes in. We're going to go to the bottom, to the 8th. Score is 6-3 Phillies. Dick Selma is on the bump against Holiday. Holiday, drive left field, look out! Take a good look, you won't see it for long. Holiday Road, Holiday Road. It's 29th, second of the 4-game series. Selma is giving up a home run. It's up to Reed and Rowe. Reed and Rowe, Ron Reed and Schoolboy Rowe are going to warm up. Here's Hawk. Got it. And Spielbergs. Spielbergs to center field. That could be trouble. Those will bounce for a double. So Spielbergs gets a double, trying to help the Mets out by winning the division right now and not having to worry about tomorrow. Here's Atkins. He went deep last time. And it was. Selma's got a big problem. You got Kaz Matsui. Superfund Will says he can take care of him. 7-6 with a 487 year. I think he was pretty. Yeah, he's scared. And he starts. Yeah, he's been a starter, so he's coming in. Here's Kaz. Cats. Ground ball. And he's going to second. At least get one. Two. And increases. Answer is no. Great stab by Schmidt. It's now 6-4. Phillies are going to definitely use Mitch Williams when they need to. He is fresh. Ramon E. Martinez is on for them. Delahanty. And they are going to yank him. Or Dick Allen, who had 2 triples in one game. I think that was the one. Allen down the third base line. Nice job. Dick Allen's been doing pretty well with the bats. He might be on the roster. Scott Rowland. Remember again, hurt last year. And they are going to put him in. And it's going to be Boa. I'm actually surprised, but Larry Boa is going to come in to pinch hit. They go for a steal. Dick Allen is out. And I got him. Boa. Boa. Easy, easy, easy. That's what Atkins says. With Bud and Murillo will get Bancroft's 2 for 3. And a ground ball out. Phillies now got a 6-4 lead. Now, well, they have to hope the Mets do some chokery in the next 4 games. So Mitch the Bitch is going to come in for the save, because why not? Mitch the Bitch. Right. Second and left. Boa says he can play second. Dick Allen says he can play left. Yeah, Dick Allen says he can play left. And Arenado is not going to swing for Mitch the Bitch. Torrealba is the only good bat off the bench, so he's going to come in. We'll see what Williams does. He has 37 saves. Torrealba, easy barrel, 6-3. And get one. Move on. Mikey's. And now comes Todd Helton. Going to help the Mets out. Those got hits. The Rockies know they got to help those pesky Mets out. Now Holiday. Ground ball. Mitch knows he throws the first, and the Phillies win 6-4. Big win, because now with the Marlins loss, the Phillies actually jumped to the 7th spot by themselves. Mitch Williams has 38 save out of 41 chances. Kurt Simmons goes 6 innings. Selma went an inning third, didn't do anything. Schoolboy Rowe with the hold, and then Mitch the save. Cook went 3 innings, did not do it so well. He drops to 3 and 5. Lopez and Ramirez. So that means, let's look at the American League stuff. Boston, Baltimore. Boston wins with 4 in the 9th. Clemens beats Stoddard. Papelbon's 44 saves. So Boston does actually try. The Yankees legends, they know they're the 6th seed. They win 11-3. Lefty beats Shuttle. Kansas City needing that division wins 5-3. Greinke beats Leonardo Castillo, his 39 saves. So that puts them closer to the division. The Tigers win the AL North, and they win 9-3. And they win. Morris beats Pennant. The Chi Sox legends, they need this. They don't. They lose. Murchison beats Wells. Araujo 38 saves. I think that helps Detroit get in. The Angels, for a wild card, they lose 2-0. Rosema with the win. Hernandez to save. I think that puts the Angels out of luck. Tampa wins 2020. Rays win 10-7. Aguilar beats Haas, who drops to 19 losses. Curtis to 23rd save. Oakland, Minnesota. And Oakland loses 8-1. Losing possibly the chance to be the 1 seed as the Twins win 8-1. Cott beats Bada Blue. Astros, no Texas won. They win in the 13th. They give up 2 in the ninth, but they win the 13th. Darwin beats Sanchez, so Houston wins. That's a big one. That is huge for the AL South. 70 Orioles win Twins. Doesn't matter. 70 Orioles win 7-2. Cuellar beats Tapani. Cleveland Legends for a spot. They win 4-3. Perry, his 18th win, beats Washburn. Joss, his 19th save. And this game is meaningless. 13-12. 2001 Mariners win. Sasaki beats Aramo with Horner picking up the save. I don't know why Sasaki had to come in. Anyway, 0-1 MX 55 Dodgers. This game doesn't matter. Brooklyn wins 5-2. Erskine beats Kim, who drops 0-7. Mike Marshall, 6th save. The Cardinals Legends for a playoff spot. They win 10-3. Gibson beats Hellickson. Cubs Legends, this game doesn't matter for them. They win 3-2. Holtzman beats Craig. Lee Smith the save. Diamondback Legends, this doesn't matter. They win 7-1. Ojeda beats Helling. Wade Miley the save. And this game doesn't really matter, so that's Simile. So we're on our way to September 25th for stuff. So we'll be looking at some stuff. We gotta keep our eyeballs on what we have to worry about tomorrow. You know, the players are Reynoso out for the 2001 Diamondbacks. Well, I mean that doesn't really matter. Matt Harrison for the 1906 Cubs at torn UCL. He was 16-9. Look at that improvement. He was 8-9 last year, 16-9 this year, and now he's probably not going to be around for a while. This sucks. I mean, the guy freaking comes in, released by the Rangers organization. He's done well. He got to the All-Star game, and now his UCL, he'll be out for a year. The 1906 Cubs are really in trouble because Matt Harrison is out. If I were the Cubs, 1906 Cubs, if I win that playoff game with the 2017 Astros, I go for a pitcher because you know you're going to need to replace him in the rotation. That just sucks. Astros are in the playoffs, so Houston's in, but that does not mean they've got to the division. And San Francisco is the champion. So, what does this mean? Let's look at the wild cards. Oakland, Detroit, and Boston all are there with 3 wins. The Indians have a plus. Cleveland has a magic number of 1. All they need to do is win, and they're in the playoffs. Texas leads the Angels by 3 with 4 to play. The White Sox are almost all but done, but yeah, Texas pretty much. The Angels are now in deep trouble. So Cleveland and so practically the Angels, if they lose, then that's almost ball game right there. Who else has a magic number? The Mets have a magic number of 1. Yeah, the Mets have a magic number of 1 to join the Giants and Braves as division winners. Since he's got a magic number 2 to win their division. Kansas City's got 2. Houston's got a magic number 3. Colorado's got a magic number 4. As Montreal is 1 back of them. Colorado and Montreal might be down to the weekend. Phillies have a 2 spot to clinch, and Marlins 3. Montreal and Pittsburgh both are 2 back in the playoff hunt. St. Louis 3 back. San Diego, I don't think will get there. But yeah, Montreal would love. Yeah, the Marlins have slumped 5 straight losses. Well, the Yankees have won 17 in a row, 105. They're technically 3rd, but Boston was better. So looking at first place, I think it's going to be Boston needs just 1 win to clinch the 1 spot. Oakland will be pretty much, yeah, Oakland's got the 2 seed for sure. And then Kansas City, Detroit, Houston will all fight for that 3, 4, 5 thing. Yankees are definitely 6th. Cleveland and Texas might be fighting for 7th, and who avoids Boston? In the National League, the Giants practically have first place sewn up. All they got to do is win 1 game, and they are the 1 seed. The Braves are 4 ahead of the Mets. So I think the Braves are 2. The Mets are 4 ahead of the Reds, so they're practically number 3, meaning Reds and Rockies right now would face each other 4-5. Dodgers are cinching to the 6th seed, so it's probably going to be Mets Dodgers. The Phillies are nipping for 7th and to avoid the Giants and to face the Braves. Marlins aren't there. Montreal still has a chance. 97 wins. Yeah, 98. Yeah, the 2017 Astros. Well, 2017 Yankees are there too, but 2017 Astros are the last team to actually be eliminated as a seasonal team. 1906 Cubs haven't been bad. 80 wins, but now Harrison's out for a year, so that is going to crush the Cubs' chances. The 1906 Cubs, if I were them, I get a starting pitcher for next season to be relevant. 2017 Astros, I probably might go to a bullpen position 2 to try to get some arms. But yeah, Cleveland and the Mets have a magic number of 1. So yeah, Cleveland's got a magic number of 1 to clinch, and the Mets. Well, I know the Angels. Well, the Angels. Yeah, the Angels situation is huge too. The Mets play the Marlins. We already see out that. We'll just simulate there. So what's the times? Cleveland plays Texas and Tampa play at 1 o'clock. Cleveland. What time does Cleveland and Anaheim? Well, Texas plays Tampa at 1 o'clock. That's for the division. Houston doesn't have. If Texas loses and Houston wins, that doesn't mean they win the division. The Cleveland game is set for what time's Cleveland game? Oh, it's a 10 p.m. game against the two best two Angels. So Cleveland's game at 10 o'clock to clinch. Their magic number is 1. The Mets have a magic number of 1. Anaheim must win 3 times. And the Angels play at what time do they play? 7:30 against the 84 Tigers. So they play the 84 Tigers at 7:30. So that's so. And the Mets play the Marlins at 7 o'clock. Yeah, the Mets Marlins will be at 7 o'clock. So the Mets just need to win. We'll watch Mets and Marlins for a few innings, and then we'll get to the Angels 84 against the 84 Tigers because the Angels let us know they have to win. Because if they lose, then practically Texas and Cleveland can clinch wildcard spots easily. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I'm Jeff. I'm gonna do.